Good morning, everyone. Today is July 7, 2026, and we are now live on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome to the opening of bids for the following civil works projects of the Albay Second District Engineering Office. With contract IDs 25FB0129, 26FB003. This is a rebate of previously paid bidding. And contract ID 26FB004, also previously paid bidding. And with contract ID 26FB0014 and 26FB0015. So before we proceed further, I would like to request our temporary secretary to please read the attendance and determine if we have a quorum.
Good morning, everyone. This is the attendance for today's opening of meetings. We have the engineering manager representatives, the chairman, Maria Christine Giet, the vice chairperson, engineer Christina Marie, top member, main chair A. Jesus, additional top member, Agnes D. Padua, regular top member. We have also a representative from the tax secretariat, Ramiro D. Mar Jr., Edwin B. Brgys, from the also the presence of the head of the tax secretariat, Engineer Maria J. Elson. We also have the DPWH member, Barangay. Also, yours truly, the head of the technical working group. Sir.
Okay, as read, we have also the representative from CKR Construction in the name of Gilbert Bahia. Okay, so we have a forum. I now call this opening of bids in order. So we will proceed to the first contract with contract ID 25FB0129 DOH Health Facilities Enhancement Program Hospital at Rapu-Rapu District Hospital, Rapu-Rapu Albay, with ABC amount of 68,649,902.14 pesos and project duration of 330 calendar days. So before we read the bid, before we open the bid, we have run the eligibility processing, and so far we have only one. I will have two bidders: CKR Construction and Supply, and First OMB Construction and Development Corporation. So the result shows that both bidder passed the eligibility processing. So we will now proceed to the opening of the technical envelopes of the two bidders, beginning with first OMB.
So we have first one for 5,501. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. We also have a certification for the compensation plan. Organization of charts, signed. We also have the list of the key personnel with their qualification data. Sensibility, marketing, and accreditation, okay. That is the certificate of accreditation of Engineering Arboleda, this project engineering group for the accredited project engineer. That also is a DO number 167 as proof of accreditation. We have the lease of work conference equipment, attached to the contract. with certification of availability of the construction equipment, with the absolute sanitary documents as well. That also is the list of the minimum material testing equipment collection contract with the certificate of availability of minimum material testing equipment. Omnibus term statements signed and notarized. Secretary certificate for corporation. So, as a corporation, the corporate has a general information sheet or GIS for staff corporation. Attached. That's also the short affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership. Since it is a project which is about 13 million pesos, required to go with ISO certificate. So that is the ISO certificate from United Register of System, valid until August 24, 2020. And NFCC amounting to 1 billion.
So, passed. So let's proceed to the opening of the technical envelope of the next bidder, ZKR. Okay. ZKR Construction.
Second figure. Bid securing declaration, signed and conference. That is also Peter's Platinum membership, valid and good for 2023-2027. Another cash aid documents. That is also the list of following going contracts and the contracts awarded but not started. Also a statement of civil purchase contract with a similar nature. Organizational chart, sorry. List of the contractor team personnel, that's your contract. So let's check also the registration of the project team. So on top is the report of rating of the project engineer, Mark John Bowley. And DEO 126 as proof of the accreditation. That is the list of the contractors' major equipment, pension contract, signed, the certificate of availability and other documents as proof. Attached also is the list of the minimum testing equipment, pension contract, with affidavit of ownership and other documents, with certificate of availability of the major construction equipment and certificate of availability of the minimum testing equipment, signed and notarized. Omnibus term statement, signed and notarized. Attached also is the sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership as required. NFCC amounting to 748 million pesos. Attached also is the certificate of registration for the ISO certification, valid until December 4, 2028 from JCL Brgys.
Passed. So we now proceed to the opening of the financial envelope for the two bidders, beginning with the first bidder, first OMB.
Okay, for first one, we the financial big form, bill of quantities, bill of estimate, summary of prices, cash flow by quarter, and inspection, sign tax, bid amount is 66,799,622 pesos and 7 centavos. 66,799,622.07.
Okay, next, the financial envelope of ZKR Construction.
CBR, before the quantities, summer bid prices, legal estimate, cash flow partner, bid amount is 66,520,941 pesos and 52 centavos. 66,520,941.
So we have the lowest bidder for this particular project in the name of ZKR Construction and Supply with a bid amount of 66,520,941.52 pesos with a variance of negative 3.10%. So that includes the opening of bid for 25 FBC 129, and we proceed to the opening of bid for 26 FB003. This is the bid of the previously paid bidding with the contract ID Convergence and Special Support Program under the road construction of Cullat-Bongalon-Balinad Road at Balinad, Daraga, Albay with an ABC amount of 4,781,837.70 pesos and project duration of 55 calendar days. So we have the result of the eligibility processing for 26 FB003, and the result shows that we have only one bidder, Royal John D Construction and Supply. Unfortunately, the said contractor failed on the work experience because no similar lowest SLCC similar to the contract to be bid. So again, we declare this as a failed bidding since it is already two failed bidding. We will negotiate on this bidding. So we now proceed to the opening of the next project under contract ID 26FB204. This is also a repeat of previously failed bidding with the contract name of Convergence and Special Support Program under the BIP or Basic Infrastructure Program, construction or improvement of road with drainage system at Rapu-Rapu Albay with ABC amount of 14,495,868.45 pesos and project duration of 192 calendar days. So we have here the result of the eligibility processing, and it shows that we have only one bidder for this particular project, which is UJ Construction. And the result further shows that the bidder passed the eligibility processing. So we will now proceed to the opening of the bid of UJ Construction. We will check first the technical envelope of UJ.
We have another component for UJ construction. Bid securing declaration signed and authorized. Organizational chart signed. These are key personnel with the report of rating for Barangay and DEO for the project. List of the period associated with treasury contract, signed. List of the minimum test agreement, treasury contract, signed. Omnibus earned statement, signed by sides. We also have the NFCC amounting to 169.
Okay. Next, the pass. So we will now open the financial envelope of PJ Construction.
So for the financial component of future, bid form, bidder quantities, investments, stock market, summary of bid prices, cash flow by quarter, and the statement, pass. Bid amount is 14,191,332 pesos and 16 centavos. 14191,332.16.
So we have the lowest bid, the loan bid of 14,181,332.16 pesos, or with a variance of negative 2.10% from the ABC. So we will now proceed to the opening of bid for 268B0014 with the contract name of CONVERGENCE and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program or BIP, multipurpose buildings, facilities to support social services, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, covered court at Barangay Cullat-Bongalon-Balinad, Albay, with ABC amount of 3,958,913.72 pesos and project duration of 20 calendar days. We have here the result of the eligibility processing. It shows that we have only one bidder for this particular project, in the name of Jopen Construction and Supply. It also shows that Jopen passed the eligibility processing. We can now proceed with the opening of the technical envelope of Jopen Construction.
For the financial document of Jopen, bid security declaration, signed by Brgys. SLCC organizational chart, signed. These are the key personnel with the identification data. Attaches the accreditation for the provisional graduate unit. List of the major construction equipment that's in contract, signed. And officials. List of the minimum testing purchase contract with certification from the unity of the minimum testing. Omnibus search statement, signed by Barangay. Sir, affidavit of eligibility financial official ownership. NFCC amounting to 7 to 8 p.m. Sir, disclosure of permissions to any of the top member, DPWH Albay of the target, which also needed to get along with the service. Kung sa DPWH Albay, ISO certificate 1 May 14, 25.
So we have now the opening of financial envelope of Chopin.
So for ito, we have big form, big quantities, detailed estimate, summary of bid prices, cash flow report for bid expenditures like tax, bid amount is 3,835,885 pesos and 61 centavos. 3,835,395.6.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the bid of the loan bidder, 3,895,395.61 pesos, or with a variance of 3.12 negative 3.12% probably ABC. Okay, we now proceed to the opening of bids for our last project with contract ID 26FB0015, the contract name of Convergence and Special Support Program under the TRIP program of access to leading to Mayon Southeast Guagal with an ABC amount of 4,303,591.03 pesos and project duration of 51 calendar days. We have here the result of the eligibility processing. The result shows we have only one bidder in the name of Rojan Lee Construction and Supply. And the result further shows that the said contractor passed the eligibility processing. We now proceed to the opening of the technical envelope of Rojan Lee Construction.
Okay, so we have technical bid spirit preparation, signing assurance. Organizational chart, it's fine. Attaches the presentation for the division of project.
Like I said, wala ka saan ito pinapadala?
List of the major construction equipment, purchase contract, it's fine. Steve
na
na
mga
the major construction equipment.
sa
We
house
also
o kaya sa
certification for
sa
the list of
internet
list of the meaning of the secret purchase contract,
wala.
visual secret production of the school.
Tingnan ko.
Straight line diagram for the
Oh,
post project for 26/7/015.
oh,
Omnibus sword statement signed and notarized. Sword affidavit of accountability, official ownership. NFCC amounting to 154 million pesos. And sword disclosure relation, the relationship for any of the head of the procurement entity meets our committee to coordinate with the master technical package and ISO certificate valid until May 15, 2020.
So the technical and, requirements of royalty passed. So we now proceed to the opening of the financial envelope of royalty.
For the financial document project, the form, bill of quantities, sale estimate, summary of expenses, summary sheet, cash flow, and quarter payments and goods. With the amount is 4,170,315 pesos and 98 cents. 4,170,315.5.
So we have the bid of our loan leader in the amount of 4,170,315.98 pesos, which is negative 3.10% below the ABC. So, is there any question, clarification from our body? Any question from our viewer? So, being none, we now conclude this big opening. As your back chairman, I now call this big opening adjourned. Thank you and good day to all.